Brandon Perna proclaimed we have breaking news as the Dallas Cowboys have finally gotten their wide receiver 2, at least for this year before his contract expires, and the Steelers are trading away George Pickens in exchange for a 3rd-round pick and a 2027 5th-round pick. The Cowboys get George Pickens and a 2027 6th-round pick. And for the Cowboys, I mean, I think this has got to be a pretty darn good deal for a receiver because their previous deals for receivers, got a 5th-round pick for Amari Cooper. That didn't age well. They gave up a 4th-round pick for Jonathan Mingo. That has not aged well. But finally, they got their guy.
Yeah, this is a great trade, I think, for the Cowboys. I think it helps CeeDee Lamb. I think it's going to be a good fit for George. I think their production just in the passing game goes up, assuming Dak is healthy and plays a full season. The Steelers are become the intriguing team and situation here because they traded for DK Metcalf, great addition to their offense. We're like, oh shit, DK and George Pickens, that's going to be fun.
Yep.
I mean, those are 2 big play receivers. George Pickens, probably some of the best hands, just pure hands in the NFL. Maybe there's a little after the play action with both of those guys out there. Maybe we get some, we go for the football show, but then we get a UFC fight sometimes.
That's right.
Now they just have DK. They still maybe don't have Aaron Rodgers, but probably do have Rodgers. We're just waiting. And then I think it was Pro Football Talk was like, Alan Lazard could be heading to Pittsburgh.
God.
So what the Steelers do for him here is going to be interesting.
I'm sorry if it's Alan Lazard again. Sorry.
But, I mean, the Steelers have Roman Wilson. They drafted last year. Just injuries, didn't really get to play. And we saw some was Calvin Austin? We saw nice flashes from Calvin Austin last year in Pittsburgh, right?
Davis just got released, and he did so well in Jacksonville, even though the rumor is that he's been hanging around Buffalo lately, so he might wind up resigning there. Yes, everybody should watch Andor. Andor is very, very good. Watch Andor. In terms of, the Steelers, I feel like for Steelers fans, it goes both ways, right? Because I don't know if George Pickens was going to get an insane extension, right? Because there's there's some personality. It's just intriguing personalities there. And you're like, all right, don't know if I'm going to bring him back. But then for him to get traded and for it to be a 3rd-round pick, which doesn't help the Steelers this year. They didn't get wide receiver help in the draft, which could have really helped them prepare for this move if they were going to move on from him. It's like, okay, are we ripping off the Band-Aid and we're just going to suck now? Because I feel like if you bring Aaron Rodgers into this situation now, I feel even less confident, and I wasn't insanely confident before, like that team was going to, win multiple playoff games. And so now I feel like the Steelers are in this, hey, if they just say this is the year that we're sucking, then okay. You know what? Maybe they're going to have the 1st overall pick when the draft is in Pittsburgh next year. But that'd
be crazy.
I'd be more confused if they brought on Aaron Rodgers now, because then who knows what that would look like.
Yeah, I think
Cowboys
Lamb
makes sense.
The cooler
Cowboys, it makes sense. It makes all the sense.
No, it makes a ton of sense for Dallas.
They have needed a wide. Like we were talking about Cowboys fans, they were so upset that they didn't get another wide receiver in the draft. Now they go get a guy who's gonna. This is gonna maybe sound offensive. Who's gonna have like the first good quarterback throwing to him, right? Of like at least of Dak's caliber. And like he has an opportunity to like be a true wide receiver too. If he breaks out, I imagine you're going to see an extension. I can see there's concern from Cowboys fans if this is just a 1-year rental. But if he goes out there and balls out, like I can't imagine that they're going to let him go.
Yeah, if you're George, like you just hope September and October go really well, because then you could probably get a new deal done mid-season. Like if things are going really well early, maybe you can get that deal done earlier than, possibly anticipating. But I saw it was like last night on Twitter, the rumors really started to fly.
Yeah.
It was CeeDee Lamb posted a little Ralph Wiggum gif, which if CeeDee is a Simpsons fan, I'm an even bigger CeeDee Lamb fan now. And then there were like, oh yeah, there's going to be a trade between the Steelers and the Cowboys. So, the rumor sources out there were right.
Yeah. Yeah. I do a little crouching action, and then I don't think I could have enough road rage to do that. Perna poops on other cars all the time.
Yeah.
But that's just marking his
I still got
territory.
the bidet. Like my whole life has changed.
Listen, it's a game changer. It really is. Hey, congratulations, Warlike.
All
Rocking.
right.
But yeah, Cowboys makes a lot of sense. I really like what this does for their offense. Steelers, questions. It's definitely, and I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing, because if they were never going to re-sign Pickens, it makes sense to get value for him now. But it's just, okay, what is this offense going to look like? Is it going to be really bad? That's the
Steelers just got a lot of things got to actually happen.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, well, yeah, we'll see how that goes. We'll see.
Naked Gun reboot. I love the Naked Guns.
Dude, I'm telling you, Pickens and CeeDee Lamb could be really fun for that offense. They built in the trenches, like they went and got Ezeraku in the pass rush. Yeah. This makes me like the Dallas Cowboys draft even more, and I already liked the Cowboys draft.
They're already screwed. They're already screwed because Scooter already tweeted they're going to win the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah,
he couldn't wait more than 2 minutes, and the fact that he said that CeeDee and George Pickens could each have 2,000 receiving yards, and it's not going to work just because Scooter cursed them.